to scream. The worst thing imaginable.
Baba Booey.
Oh, Fallout New Vegas. You play that game?
Cringe.
Hey.
Oh my god, do you not have your plugins updated? Oh my god, I'm gonna kill you.
Update their mod.
I will. I know you, Skinny. I got a chance. Yeah, I know. I've seen you.
Hermit joined. Hi, Hermit.
Hi, Hermit.
Hey.
So, yeah. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Did it?
It wouldn't be New Vegas. It's gonna crash.
Your cloud
Vegas.
sniff is being overwritten.
I cannot believe that you could just fix it,
Oh.
please.
Oh, I thought it was going to do the strobe light the whole time.
Oh yeah, Sublock. You should install NPR.
You just immediately, getting torn apart by Deathclaw. That's the way to start a game.
Hold on. I don't think you should use the word.
You don't even
brand
have any
for that.
mods. You got purified water.
Lol.
Destroy the vampire with holy water.
Call in some assistance with your NCR radio.
Kind of.
I mean, you got to keep them.
I've never been able
gotta
to
keep
keep
all the
like a
tester
character
saves.
save. Like I always feel like I have to delete them just so they're not like taking up space.
I remember what must have been my PS3. I needed space to install something, and I went through to like delete old save games. And for like one playthrough of BioShock on hard, I had like a gigabyte in saves.
Goodness.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't BioShock. Maybe it was I think it was Fallout 3.
Is that
I like a-
normal at all?
New Vegas.
Well, because no, go ahead.
New Vegas would like crash or like get like really like bad on like PS3 if you played it for like more than an hour. So I had like over like 1,000 saves. Like I hit the save limit.
Yeah, same.
It was.
I had to like go back. But then, like, I
I
remember on
have like
PS3.
40 gigabytes of saves for New Vegas and Fallout 3 and Oblivion.
Fuck.
Goodness.
Oh, Oblivion.
But I remember PS3 or Fallout 3 on PS3. I couldn't do more than 2 DLC packs before the game would just start crashing. Like I could play the whole normal game, and then I'd do like the pit and Mothership Zeta, and then I'd try to go do Point Lookout, and it would lock up every time. Or like I'd do like Point Lookout and then Mothership Zeta, and then go try to do the pit, and it would just start locking up.
It was so poorly optimized. It was so sad.
Legion can count on that.
I said, this is the last game. This is the last Bethesda game I'm going to play on a console. And then I was married when Fallout 4 came out, and I was not allowed to get a new computer, so I had to buy a PS4 and play it on that.
Rip.
Yeah.
I played mine on Xbox, so I mean.
Fallout 4 is my first Fallout game. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey.
Well,
LJ.
that's showbiz.
Life in the big city.
No way, a Cell Block Psycho streaming? Oh jeez.
Hello, Purity from reporting to you live that Cell Block Psycho is now streaming on YouTube.
In the goddamn madhouse.
Every time
So,
Soblock starts streaming.
I couldn't tell you, Ash. It's all a bit fuzzy to me. You have a
Danny
Danny
Trejo
Trejo
has kind of
companion
become a
mod?
That seems fair.
standby.
That's awesome. Danny Trejo companion.
He's
Didn't I just read he's coming out in the game? Oh, hey,
he's
buddy.
He's so mushy.
I just read he's coming out in a new game with Chuck Norris and a Michael Madsen. It's supposed to be like a heist game, but it's set in the 90s. I was literally just reading about it on like Google News earlier.
What's up?
Danny Trejo plays Raoul in the. Probably not.
No, because you get one in the mod.
Oh.
Never been a big fan of.
I mean, you
Jesus
can. It's
Christ.
not gonna. Matter of fact, said companion has dialogue if you have some of the base game companions with them.
As long as
So
you're not asking
maybe.
me to-
Oh, so it's Raul, but the skin is just Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
Since Danny Trejo plays Raoul in Vegas, yeah.
Mm. Mm.
Who's Millhouse? Who's doing Millhouse?
That's Cell Block, I think.
Oh, he is? Okay.
That was Millhouse.
Well, I don't know, Bart.
Everything's coming up Millhouse. Yeah.
Something like that. He also
real safe.
he would also fawn over Lisa.
Yeah.
Nematodes.
My dad, when in the 90s, like he never watched that show, and he had like a big caterpillar mustache, and everybody always told him he looked like Ned Flanders, but he never watched it, so he didn't know who he was. I wish I had a picture of him from the 90s, because if I put him side by side, you'd be like, Jesus.
Aww.
They modeled the character after this guy. With the glasses, the big glasses, and like the same haircut. Like there's a picture of him sitting in his office chair with the sweater over his shirt with the tie.
Oh my
You
god.
know, yeah. In like 1993, you know. I'm gonna have to see if I can dig one up now just to share to Ash and Cell Block for you guys to see what I'm talking about.
This might be a weird question to ask now, but doesn't sprinting kind of screw up New Vegas's like level design since it wasn't designed with sprinting in mind?
Objectively, yes.
Yeah, but it's like I want to go faster.
That would be the counter argument. Is I don't care.
That's why I added cars.
Does it mess up the level design more than M4 mod?
You can outrun some of the traps. And
Oh, really?
Ever since I experienced sprint in Halo, I kind of just looked at sprint as like less of a movement mechanic and more like a level design thing, because once you add sprint to games that never needed sprint, it just completely screws up how you design levels around that, you know?
Yeah, but it also feels like you're playing a dated game if they don't have a sprint ability. Like, I can go without a jump, but, like, without sprint, it feels odd. Because that's, like, usually the first thing, like, if you're catching fire, that's the first thing you want to do is sprint for cover. You know what I mean? At least that's the way I play. I mean, like, you know, like the old joke, like, how much do you even jump in real life? Right?
never.
Isn't that, have you guys seen that old meme? It's like
Yeah.
an old meme. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even jump in real life. Shut up.
To be honest, like with continuing on with that, because I'm kind of hearing like the backlog of the conversation, but like Half-Life, whenever I was playing a little bit of it, like you walk fast enough to be able to like dodge everything else if you're playing it's like 60 frames per second.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I saw that Black Mesa got a Steam release.
They already had one for years.
That was a long
Was
time
it?
ago. It's its own
So
game
what am I
now.
thinking about? There was something else that came out. There was
Blue Shift. The Blue Shift.
they released blue shits. You know, after
I
you
thought
eat.
Blue Shift was like a part of the original Half-Life. Wait a
No,
minute.
it's
No, it's the morning after you eat a bowl of Oops All Berries.
There's a second expansion made by Gearbox. It's not very good. It's
Yeah, I think I played it way back
Fine.
when.
Have you
It's
watched
like-
the Chevy?
here's
Didn't
my
they all-
review of Blue Shift. It's fine.
Didn't they all come in orange box?
No.
You're
none of them did.
thinking. Yeah, you're thinking of the one that came with Portal and TF2.
Yeah, I didn't have. all
Xbox
those.
only came with Source games. Half-Life 1 doesn't run on Source. Well, I mean, unless you
Sadly.
count the.
Oh.
I mean, it does, but unless you count the god awful Half-Life 1 Source port, which is.
That's not Black Mesa.
No.
That's something else. Okay.
Black Mesa uses Source 2.
Black Mesa is a remake of Half-Life 1 from the ground up in Source, while Half-Life
In
Source
Source.
is just a port, more or less, of Half-Life 1
Ew.
in the Source, and it's really bad.
That's Port ought to be a 4-letter word. You know what I
Just to
mean?
wrap it all.
It's
Half-Life.
not.
No, I mean like a bad
It's a
word.
6-letter word.
I'm showing you where I come from to be like, you don't use them 4-letter words like those bad words.
We
You know what
don't
I mean?
use them fancy churched up words.
What you got them words with more than 3 syllables in them there for?
We
I
don't
even know
use that
word is a
because
4-letter word. Oh shoot. But I nearly
So
dropped
Kratos from God of War would be accepted in that society because he doesn't like speak that much.
Yeah,
Like
that's
that
right.
many big words. That's all.
No, you
from
know
your
why I
training
thought
from-
that? I think I was just watching a video earlier about how the 3DO
Why are
port
they all
of Doom was
blonde?
awful.
Oh,
I
that
don't know.
guy's.
I'm not gonna tell you,
technical
I don't know what's wrong with that one's armor. They all should be wearing the same armor as the one on the right.
Yeah, because it looks like
Use
it's
that.
grandma over his ass.
It's designer.
Wait, that means I can blame that if anything else does.
Got the Grammy dumpy.
Oh yeah,
That's surely
shoot
wrong.
big exclamation point. The object reference is not an instance of a referenced
I
object.
wonder if she has an OnlyFans.
Okay, who the fuck?
She
did that?
does, but she only
Here we
makes
go.
cookies on it.
That's the most cursed thing
I don't know. Have you seen Markiplier's OnlyFans?
He has a what? Oh god damn it.
He has an
Didn't you
OnlyFans.
I
No.
only make Doodle on mine.
That's
That's
I
random.
to the fact that he released his. You know what?
Oh, he did?
He
I
did.
think he did.
Ah,
He did. It's out there.
oh well.
That just goes to show you, anybody who calls himself a professional streamer, just counting down to selling nudes.
I mean, he's
Where
been
can
on
I-
YouTube
I
for
mean-
the longest time. I don't know why you're saying streamer.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Most female streamers have been way light years ahead here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so it's only a matter of time till Pewds eventually does it.
But I'm alive.
Oh, no,
Have
so
you
what?
think for it?
Topic, please.
Or how many of you are going to sub to the Ray William Johnson OnlyFans?
No,
Ew.
oh,
Ew.
no.
Okay, no, let's stop. Let's stop. Okay?
Yeah.
Ray William Johnson died. Okay, let's not make fun of a dead man.
No, yeah, let's not.
Ray William Johnson died?
Yeah, he died in like a car crash, like about 5 or 6
Okay,
years
I've
ago.
been living under a
No, he
meteor.
did
I
not.
can have that-
Years?
no,
He
I can
did
have that-
not.
okay, hold on. I've been living under a boulder, which is.
I was
like,
gonna say, he just
he's
had new
living under like
content.
a volcano. What
Was he
the-
Tupac? Just making shit after death?
Wait.
Yeah,
Alright, man, he's 41.
Yeah, he didn't die.
Okay.
I actually kind of thought he died.
Well, that is complicated.
Well,
I
it's her
was really
fault.
confused at first, but I think I know why now. Actually, it's better if I don't tell you.
I knew it.
Sus.
I was attempting to scavenge electrical equipment from my home or town.
Sauce?
Not sure what to call it. I tried Helios 1, but the NCR wouldn't let me in. Went through the 188, but nobody there had anything useful to say. Actually, it wasn't a complete waste. Somebody gave me a recipe for lasagna. I have it written down somewhere. Anyways,
You know
this
what's
is a
the-
war zone with all the
You know
youngsters
what?
causing havoc, so
I'm eating
I went around and
lasagna
ended
right
up
now.
near here. I intended to take part
So,
in
like,
the
can
house
we-
down
Isn't her
the
hair
road
a
when I
tint
started
of
taking
green?
fire and fled.
Why?
Here's a question.
Wouldn't
Leads to
be.
now.
It's
How do they
mold.
make the cottage cheese for lasagna in the wasteland?
Ramen.
Big
They
horners.
leave it in the sun.
Magic.
Well, it's called
Mold.
The Last Whisper.
Listen, just because it's called
Easy
lasagna
ways.
doesn't mean it's
Very
made the
safe.
same way as
A
lasagna.
tad too dark, but
Just
there
like a
are
meat
some nice
lover's
people there.
lasagna, but it's just meat.
Damn it! I forgot to get Magdalena a souvenir.
There's no noodles. It's just.
I'll have to write that down.
It's
If I order a pizza and fold it in half, do I now have a calzone?
True.
No, you have a fold over pizza. That's
My name
what
is
you
Lucy.
get.
I'm a doctor. Of
A taco
sorts.
pizza?
A little.
I'm a doctor.
But I am currently on the run from bounty hunters,
Obesity.
it would appear.
This voice
You
actress
could
is really
argue
good for
that I had
Lucy.
it coming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is nice.
No weird.
Listen,
That will
Listen,
vary
honest
wildly
heart-
between NPCs depending on if I remember to do it or not.
On Stars Reborn,
Of
whenever we
course.
watch some of that
Obviously,
voice acting,
we're going
jeez
to
Louise.
want a reward after I said there would be
Oh,
one.
and you could hear the room.
I don't actually have.
Well,
any
one of them was a
names to
damn
give,
professional.
Yeah.
but if you were to
Yeah,
travel
like-
with me
Exactly,
to
like-
them,
One was
Exactly
really
one.
Back, as I said.
Their
professional.
whole
Hey,
budget
man.
on,
Bit of a
like
trek,
one
but we
voice
should be-
actor.
More than I got.
Oh!
Yeah, there's that one voice actor where like we kept hearing like the echo in the room.
I don't remember that part.
They're the
That
one
might have
that,
been.
like, Every time they screamed, they backed up, and then like.
Oh,
like,
that.
Kind of got a little loud.
Or it was like they were kind of doing this thing, and then they would come back around.
Hey, look, guys, recording in their bathroom was good enough for the Beatles. It's good enough for you. Just saying.
My microphone's in the turlet.
The Beatles dispersed on my birthday.
Lovely.
Celebrate.
So like on April 10th, like that was the like it like back then, like I wasn't even born back then, but I'm saying like
That was the day
around
they
that
broke
same-
up?
That was the date they broke up, and I was just like, realizing that I looked this up in high school, and I turned to my teacher and said, hey, I might be hated by Beatles fans now. And she just like said, why? And I just pointed towards the screen, and then she just like started laughing. Because and like I was laughing.
Nice.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think
that might be
it was like
the
100 years back, and it was slowly buried by the sand.
Maybe
Oh, really?
you're the reason that the
Clifford. It was
Beatles broke
Clifford
up. Did you ever
buried
think
it.
about that?
Well,
And like some kid, however many years from now, is gonna be born. I'm kind of done. Just call it in now before he gets here.
Some unbeknownst twat is going to be born years from now, and then we're not going to have any sort of band. I'm going to die in somewhere.
Somewhere.
I think we should just like split up. I think.
Then
And
eventually
Ringo's gonna
Paul will
disappear
do
from
something, and then the
obscurity.
other guy will do I got my mind set on you, and you know whatever.
Well, that can't be as bad. On my birthday, my recent birthday, the Mauna Loa volcano on Hawaii started erupting for like the first time in like 80 years or so.
Oh no!
I was gonna say on my birthday, nobody remembers anything except cake.
You know, I can beat all of it. I can beat all of it. The day that
I
I
just
was
get older.
born,
You guys summon a demon.
the day that I was born, about an hour after I was born, was when Bud Dwyer shot himself on TV.
Beast.
Ooh.
Oh, what?
Jeez, I don't know what that is, but that sounds terrible.
No, it was
Yeah.
like, okay. I know what that is. I've oh goodness. You wanna know the funniest part though about the thing with my birthday? I'm working on a Fallout mod that's set on Hawaii Island. Like on the same island as the Mauna Loa.
Shameless plug.
Real
Yes.
quick, the only bad thing that happened when I was born is my dad farted and blamed it on me, and I wasn't even in the world yet.
Ah, shit. What a dick.
It's like something like I don't know, my grandparents would do, just like they would fart. Oh man. Go on, read the letter.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was sad.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was,
really
that was
sad.
pretty cool, actually.
Or was.
Aww.
Yep, I put Kanye into the mod. That one aged poorly.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay.
Fallout 4 is the best Fallout game of all time.
Now get ready for a steep.
Cringe.
Oh, that didn't go out. Right, so here's what happened. This part of the mod is not in the original release. I added it later. It's actually newer than anything directly preceding it. I mean,
Ooh.
directly taking place after, not preceding. That's before. Directly following it. Yeah, you follow a trail of notes. And this note was the one you found, and I edited it to make it make more sense given the current context, but I missed the last part. Don't worry, I have the gec open right now. I can just...
he's currently watching you play like, oh man, I forgot that. Let me change that.
I do that sometimes.
That's the only reason
I love
why
it,
he's
bro.
in here.
I love the dedication.
Oh, that is in
Oh shit, so it's a sniper?
No.
Oh.
Yes. Where am I?
You just shot him once.
You did shoot her in the head. Sometimes her
Hey.
AI just doesn't do what it's supposed to.
Execute Order 66.
Yes, my lord.
Say not every boss fight can be Sniper Wolf, you know what I mean? So
It should have been like that Scout Ranger.
Do it.
Tron from.
actually if I had to think about my favorite Metal Gear Solid boss fight, it probably wouldn't be Sniper Wolf. I don't know who would be.
What do you mean? This is great. It's camouflage.
Steppenwolf.
Don't worry, boys, I fixed it. Mod complete.
Oh boy, let's scratch that off of the bingo chart.
Morty,
so-
I fixed the note. Oh, I'm just...
Cellbot complains about not being able to see what's right in front of him. Let's circle that.
Corn.
I mean, is that how dark it is, like in normal Vegas? Like, I'm just
No.
curious.
No.
No. Oh.
I don't think...
Oh, wait, yeah,
Normal
that,
Vegas
yeah, that
is,
makes
like,
sense actually, because
absurdly bright.
I remember seeing some screenshots from it before and how it was like completely dark for some weird reason.
I didn't see him either. All right, I think I've decided on my favorite Metal Gear Solid boss fight, and I think it's the Fear from Metal Gear Solid 3. Yeah.
Nice.
I think I was
Wow.
there.
I was there for a bit, yeah.
Was I there? I'm not sure.
I mean, we
Yeah.
saw a bunch of the stuff from in there. It was like, I would say I'm really impressed with how like much you were able to fit in there with just like a certain mod like that, and I love how much chaos it was. I guess I can say that. There was a second island.
So anyway, back to Metal Gear Solid. I think that the most cinematic
I'll
fight
put that there. That's not mine.
would be the Pain,
I think
but
you're
the
walking
most
past where you're
fun
supposed to be going.
fight is the Fear.
Matter of fact,
No.
I'm certain you're walking past
Yeah.
where you're supposed to be going.
But everybody knows that Metal Gear Solid 3 is the best one anyway, so that's
I've never played Metal Gear Solid
Cardboard
game in my
box
life.
goes
I
bare.
played the one where Snake was like in a hospital and like there was like a ghost lady. Or
5. 5 is
Yeah.
great, and 5 is a lot of fun, and I was still playing 5 when I still had a computer a few months ago. But I think that 3 overall, like rating all of the facets of what makes a good video game, I think 3 is the best one overall because the story is so compelling.
Oh wow, this building's really cool.
Oh no, I
Kinda
prefer
reminds me
Broken
of,
Bethesda games myself.
The building.
And now I think
there kinda
sorry.
reminds me of. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just last thing I'm going to say about Metal Gear Solid. I think that 3 is actually the only one where you actually really play Big Boss. Because the rest of them, you're like playing clones or facsimiles or whatever, right?
Wait, those clones in Metal Gear?
Well-known clone of
Oh,
Big
I forgot
Boss,
about that.
Raiden.
Yeah. I played one of those. I think it might have been Portable Ops because it was when I was in Korea. Portable Ops had like cards, right?
What?
Yeah.
This kind of reminds me of how there was like random stuff in the what was it called in Fallout 4, the Glow. How there was like random buildings that were
I
kind of
didn't put
stuck
that
out of
tree there.
nowhere.
Oh, in the big irradiated zone. What was that called?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
one of
well-
your mods that replaces the trees and it made it bigger so it clips through the fucking ground now.
Wait, was it the Glow? No.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Yeah, I felt like the Glow was a big missed opportunity in Fallout 4. I felt like they could have done a lot more with
Glowing
it.
Sea, you mean?
Oh, yeah, it's
Is that what
Glowing
it is?
Sea.
Glowing
Yeah, I was
Sea,
about to
yeah.
say that's the Fallout one.
The Glow is
location.
Fallout 1. Glowing Sea is the Fallout
Glowing
4.
Sea,
I know
that's
my
what it was.
Fallout.
Glowing
Yeah.
Sea.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill my...
The
Oh, is this the one with the talking Deathclaw?
Yeah.
Like a
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was spoiling anything.
like just imagine how cool Glowing Sea
Hey,
could
we're talking
be.
about Fallout 2. Oh,
Oh my god, a glowing Deathclaw. I mean, a talking Deathclaw.
Oh, it's Kanye.
Oh god!
Welcome to the technical...
wait.
Lucy said
This is
she
the actual oldest piece of content in the
but
month.
she wouldn't. You better not be lying to
Matter
me.
of fact, if I ever were or ever intended to change this mod, this would be the part I change and
To Kanye?
completely redo.
If it was like Wild Wasteland, it should just
Because
turn
it's
into
really
Kanye.
old and out of
The
date,
sea should turn into a K.
and I can do it better.
Jeez.
Oh, so the Deathclaw has like the little jaw thing going on,
Ow.
and they actually have like a little talking
Yes.
animation.
As
That's
proven by
new.
how old and not good this is, you have a completely linear selection of choices this entire time, which I would not do if I cared.
I knew
to redo
would
this?
happen. I told her to stay.
Well,
Sarcastic option. I don't like this.
Damn it.
When you think about redoing your
Where's
old
my
art,
sarcastic
No, I am
Fallout
not.
4 option?
She risked everything to save us.
when you think about
Yes,
redoing your
no,
old art,
no, sarcastic,
think about
no.
I hate it.
when George Lucas changed the original Star Wars movies.
What?
Uh
Go.
oh, Gorsh.
Can you hear me now?
Sora. I can't do the Sora bit again. It already broke my brain.
Now
mass.
what? I don't know. Lucy always knew what to do. Without her, she came all the way here just to tell me.
Ooh, baby, please don't go.
Offering help, right?
Remember when George Lucas
Nope.
added an unnecessary song number
Damn
in
it.
I think it was like the
I was
third
hoping
Star
I
Wars
was wrong.
movie.
I remember that was the
Come in.
that was the only line of dialogue here I ever changed after the fact.
Otherwise, you
I was
You had
upset.
a-
Sorry, go
I
ahead.
need to go
My bad.
think about
Well, originally you couldn't say no to helping, but I was like, I should add an option that lets you say no, and you just immediately get kicked out the door, and the quest ends.
You should do the Fallout 4 thing, just out of dialogues, but they just all equal the same thing.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Do you need help with something?
For reference, I cannot make him stop doing those animations
When you want
constantly.
something to do,
Yeah, I've had that issue with
Clean as
doing
nails.
talking
problem
death
with
claws
it.
as well.
The Deathclaws will never stop doing that. The only way I think you can do it is if you created a new type of creature, which reused all of the Deathclaw animations, but you deleted those three.
Oh yeah.
Wait, hold on. was listening to you. I wasn't listening to what he was saying.
Stop talking to me.
Can I ask you something?
Of course they're curious.
How is it that you can talk?
I expected that to be your first question. I was kidnapped.
Wait, did someone ask how the death claws can
Some
talk?
kind of experiment. They wanted a soldier who wouldn't disobey, but was still smart enough to survive. However, the idiots made me too smart to brainwash.
Is it hot though?
So I was a failure in their eyes. And forgotten.
This guy's not bad.
Chose the Enclave.
The voice actor.
Yeah. What exactly
Sounds
is this
young.
place?
I eat spaghetti.
This is the Last Whisper. A place where us Deathclaw can attempt to be peaceful. Well, not all of us. Just us of intelligence.
How did you know Lucy?
She worked with the Enclave on me. She never talked down to me.
I'm eating
Treated me
peanuts.
like anybody else. She saw
No.
the flaws in the Enclave. It was some convincing. She realized that the Enclave was due. And it was time to leave. So when the Brotherhood attacked Adams, we escaped, along with Eve.
Have you always been
wait
here?
a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
Hmm.
What's
I was gonna say, like, if these are the death claws from Fallout 2, is
Then
that
what
the,
am I eating?
Is that what the?
It-
Is that what they're supposed to be?
This Deathclaw specifically isn't. The other ones are, kind of.
Oh, okay.
I need to replay Fallout 2 again. I don't remember sentient Deathclaws or Deathclaws that spoke. I mean,
I don't know how you couldn't, given it's literally mandatory to beat
Yeah,
the
it's
game.
like-
You have to encounter them.
Yeah, it's like halfway
maybe I
through
never
the
beat
game.
Fallout 2. I don't know.
I guess
that
you
would be
haven't.
the reason.
There's Goris. There's Goris.
It was a
Yeah.
long time ago. Like I played it when it was new.
Yeah, man, you get a
Actually, talks
talking
about voice and
Deathclaw
stuff.
companion that's an albino. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
With the
Yeah.
code on and everything, and
Yeah.
took the code off.
Maybe
There's
I only
one-
played
I have
Fallout 1.
one line of dialogue in this mod that talks about him.
Have you always been here, Kanye?
Of course not.
I've been here for years. It's not a comeback.
Not immortal.
We
I
fled
wrote
from
graduation.
Eve, met up with
I'm a
the-
lyrical wordsmith, motherfucking genius, and I ain't no gay fish.
They had fled Vault 13.
Hey, Kanye, you
Wait,
like
he actually
you like
said-
fish
wait, oh, you're
sticks?
talking about the
I'm
South Park
eating a
thing.
blueberry naturally flavored with other neutral flavors pastry crisps.
What the fuck are you
I love
talking
getting the
about?
play-by-play of what he's eating.
Thank God. That's what Kane
Oh,
said.
they talk about like what he was eating because
I like that better than peanuts.
So who's Eve?
Pop Tart.
Eve.
Oh,
Another-
what flavor? There's only one right answer.
She was made before me.
He's,
What little
he's
I
eating
know,
all the Pop Tarts at
tells me
once.
what Lucy
I think he said he's having a blueberry pop
Eve
tart.
is a successful.
No,
That
that
would
was
be
that
the
was
correct
that was my-
answer.
That was my
The
first one.
scientists did awful things to her. Lucy was the only.
My eye actually got stuck rolling in back in my head for a second.
Sweet.
Shouldn't you tell her
You
about
know, I've never
Lucy?
had Pop Tarts before.
When Root died, Eve reacted violently.
Wait, so I'm confused. Does that mean you hate blueberries?
Yeah, I mean, obviously strawberry is the only Pop-Tart flavor. I mean, geez.
And it's
That
my
one's
fault
good.
now.
I want Kane as a companion.
Blueberries better.
There's a dialogue option to ask him that, and he basically says "fuck off."
What? Oh, I'm the main character.
You tell her.
The guy who voiced him was like, "You should make Kane a companion." I'm like, "I'm not scripting two companions. You're fucking insane."
That's fair.
Brad and Kane is literally too tall to fit through some interiors in this game.
Yeah, that's a good
And
point.
I was like, I'll do you a solid, and I'll add a line of dialogue where you can ask Kane to come with you, and he'll tell you a myriad of reasons why that's dumb.
Well,
Such as, good luck walking into a town with me following you.
Who was the voice actor?
It'll be a nice like little, like story, you know.
ooh, I remember those.
I don't remember anyone's voice actor except for Eve's. I'm not gonna lie.
So like,
that
you
and-
didn't hire anybody. You just kind of asked a friend.
of humans living in a buried hotel.
Well, that's me. I had a guy voicing the Deathclaws, but he dropped off the face of the planet, so I was like, guess I'm doing this now.
Yeah, that happens, unfortunately.
It's awesome how you got the mouths to work with the death claws,
Oh.
like with body. Is that like normal Vegas? How they can work?
If you can take the lip sync files from Super Mutants
Yeah.
and it's New Vegas, and
There was a group of humans
edit them to make them work with other creatures such as Deathclaws.
Hmm.
I mean, all things considered, like the voice sounds good. I mean, the guy that's doing it sounds a little young, but I mean, other than that, like it wasn't like that other mod where it's like you could tell the guy was young. Oh, the Joshua Graham.
Oh, he was just an edgelord.
Oh my god.
The guy who voices his Deathclaw is a friend of mine, and
Human. And
he's very loud.
one I don't know. Oh,
because he's a stage actor normally, which means he's.
I can
very
tell.
loud.
I can tell he's a stage actor.
Listen, I deal with the food stuff.
I like how wide the
I can
mouth
sell
is
you
opening.
food and whatever. I don't know what to do with these caps, but I'll figure it out later.
Eat them.
Can I buy something?
Oh, yes, go ahead.
Oh, that's right. I never uploaded the.
I like
my
how
most recent
I like
version
how
of this
human
one.
they sound though. Like that's one thing with the Deathclaws talking. I've always liked that concept of. I kind of like this concept of the fact that they do sound like humans to some.
They just
sort of
sound
extent.
regular. Yeah.
They sound regular. Like instead
Well,
of like so like
in-
my
Yo,
like,
you
I thought
sounding
Deathclaw
hella
is
regular
completely
right now.
incorrect, But
yeah, like if think about this, like if I was thinking since like they always have that growl, I was always thinking that they had like a.
but you,
They're
in
swimming.
Fallout 2,
Like, it sounds like a super mutant whenever I try doing it.
in Fallout 2, most of them don't talk like that. They more mimic things like parrots, but some of them are just smart enough to talk normally. And technically, they probably shouldn't sound so normal. But I also didn't want to tell all the voice actors to do all growly voices because it sucks.
I mean, you could,
And
you
it
could,
becomes
I think
hard
it's
to
funny.
understand.
you could make the excuse of it's been so long between Fallout 2 and Fallout New Vegas that they have gotten more smarter, and that they've
Really?
grown more intelligence, and the fact that well, hey, they could actually talk in full sentences in a great way.
Really,
Stop
Kane is the only
smoking.
one that's sort of growly.
Do you need help with something?
Oh, yes. I was going to get Kane to do something about it, but now you're here.
It's Kanye.
So, the other day,
Yeah, don't you
I
know
went
his
out
name's
to
Kanye?
move
Just
like
get
I
really
did
offended
otherwise.
at him.
Don't you
A
live
bunch
with
of
him?
jerks jumped me and started hitting me with sticks.
George Bush does
I
not
fought
care
back
about
and
black
killed
people.
one, but the rest just
What the hell? What the hell?
I
That's a
know
good
they're
one.
still
That's a
around
good one.
here.
That was my favorite
Go get
Kanye
them to
moment of
leave,
all time.
Or just kill them.
That was my second favorite now.
Do you guys remember that?
That would be nice.
It's
Yo,
it was from
because I
it was
don't watch
Hurricane
Kanye.
Katrina.
Yeah, I do.
The only
Thank
thing of
you.
No, it's from
Kanye is
Hurricane
him being
Katrina.
blown up by
You'll need
Barack
this.
Obama and
Guy I
Barack
can't have
Fu.
it might be. Also, the
That's
one who
incredible.
looked like their leader.
No, he was
had
on some newscast. They were doing like a benefit for Hurricane Katrina,
Oh, wait.
and he's there on the
Mike
screen with
Myers.
Mike Myers.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
and
they're
like Mike
hanging out at
Myers is reading the
train station to
teleprompter,
the
and
east.
Kanye is
Good
not.
luck.
He is not reading the teleprompter. He's just saying whatever he wants,
Hello,
and you can tell
human.
that Mike like keeps looking over at him, like, "What are you doing?"
I'm
And then
not
right
the
before they
best
cut, that's
person
the
to
last thing he
ask,
says is
but
George Bush does not
go
care
ahead.
about black people. And then they cut, and it's Chris
This is an
Tucker just
awkward
standing there with his
silence.
mouth open. He's like, So we're doing something over here, I think.
So how did you become the cook or bartender?
A long time ago, Deathclaws like us hid from humans in plain sight by wearing cloaks and pretending to be human. Part of the trick was eating human-looking food and making our own food look normal. Somehow that knowledge was passed down to me, and I make the food look nice.
I think somebody left because he didn't
Oh,
like
that's
hearing
really
the
cool.
Kanye discussion.
That's my lore. That's one of my 2 lore references to Goris, because he wears a cloak.
Do you eat people?
You see, we don't actively hunt humans, but sometimes stupid people show up. It just
they're
seems like
Relatable.
silly waste
Yeah.
to keep them too long.
Am I right,
For
guys?
real, he's just like me.
Solicitor comes over to
I
my
mean,
house.
they're animals.
I'm
They're
having
animals,
dinner.
so it makes sense. It makes sense for
I
them to eat
guess.
humans.
She tends to stay
This
around,
death claw is literally me.
but sometimes she pulls this stuff when she goes
Cannibal.
I would stop playing Pledge for 1 second. I just hear relatable coming speakers. It's like super quiet.
That
He's
sucks.
just like me, for
Now
real.
I'm sad. Thanks for telling me.
Is there like a Patrick Bateman Deathclaw?
Oh, that sucks. Now I'm sad. Motherfucker just flat out says that.
Uh-oh.
Travis Bickle, Patrick Bateman, and this death claw
Goodbye,
are all
human.
literally me.
Don't forget
Oh.
Homelander.
Sigma Deathclaw.
Homelander. Homelander.
I should
Wait,
fucking
what?
remember
Hold on,
anymore.
someone repeat the joke to me. I missed it.
Homelander is literally me.
What?
People, that's an actual thing. People do post that sometimes.
Oh
on
my
Reddit.
god. Yeah, dude, when I get angry, I
Mm.
burn people with my laser eyes. Literally me.
Oh, God, I
Literally
used
me.
to, I used to be part of this crew that would always talk about how they were just like the Joker from like the new Joker.
God, literally me.
The only,
It's
the
so
only way
easy.
I'm like the Joker in any sort of way is sometimes whenever I laugh, I might do like a Joker cackle by mistake, and that's only because I tried doing an impression of him years ago.
It's only because I'm having a
Oh,
complete.
I'm pretty sure the only thing
Oh.
you have in common with Joker is that you're both white.
What do you mean by this?
Okay.
No, don't change
Isn't his
your
name
race.
also
What are you
Joaquin?
doing?
I have to do it. I can't take it anymore. I need to see the weapon.
Oh God.
Oh
What
God.
do you mean by this?
Yes.
Check this
Oh,
out. This
so
is
you were the exclamation point this whole time.
dude, this is freaking
Ah.
awesome, man. I love that.
He was hiding in plain sight.
Look at that.
Oh, that's so cool.
They were
I
trying
can
to
make
warn
it so
us
you hold the
all.
knife backwards.
I like how it is backwards. It's really neat.
Yeah.
An epic reference.
I like that.
everything in this mod.
I thought it
Even
was
Don't
so
shoot that
style.
indoors.
We got this gun. Oh my God,
Like,
that
grab
is
it, don't
that
shoot
is
that
Very
cursed.
close to you.
pull trigger, pull trigger.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, it's a
Not
flare
shooting.
gun.
Well, we had enough room to fire that in here. I'm sure the
Don't shoot too
Death
close.
Claws won't
It
mind.
just crashes the game.
Pop, pop.
That's the,
Cell Block's mom is like, "Don't play ball in the house." Kicks a soccer ball.
Don't go shooting the hunter rifle in the house.
That's really cool.
I'll do what I please.
oh, is that
That
that looks
Riku
like
mod experience. I added too many guns.
that kind of looks like the compensator off of the
The other side of it. Oh, your texture's broken. The other side of it has a texture on the gun, like handle. Well, it's kind of hard to see given where you hold it.
Yeah, let's see. Oop. Pop pop. Yeah, okay. Neat. I like this though. That's pretty cool. Not enough weapons use flamer fuel. Like they
This
wouldn't
is
need
the
to.
Oh,
mod of-
did he
I
use
added a bunch of
flames?
fire weapons as a joke. Oh, you have his lore. Let's get all my lore.
Oh,
Oh, you don't have Wild Wasteland.
God.
If you did, this would be a joke room.
Is that poop?
It's the ground. They just like the feet.
It's-
they
it's
just like
fertilizer.
on the ground instead of something flat.
to do. I'm gonna read this later. I'm gonna talk to everyone first and then read that.
The Deathclaw to-do list.
Deathclaw to-do list. How
Oh,
they write?
is this the infamous?
That's explained.
Is this the
explained
Deathclaw
everything
sex
to
room?
an
It's like they
unnecessary
use their
degree.
claws as like a
Oh,
quilt,
no.
and then like just like
They
paint
like
their
use their claws as
and
pencils.
Oh no.
Wait, her name's Magdalena. Is this the Deathclaw whore?
The Deathclaw sex room confirmed.
What do
Oh,
you
God.
mean by
Oh
that?
my
Why is
God.
that theme and all these things?
No.
Human. In
No.
form?
No.
Don't do it.
Oh
Her
God.
eyes
What
are
did
very
you
No,
mean
Death-
by
Was I
this?
acting
I
weird?
made it.
Lol,
It's
that
just-
voice.
I haven't actually
No
looked
Deathclaw
at a
booty.
human in such a long
How to
time.
model that? Are you insane?
What's
I
the
like how
mod?
slowly it passes me.
I don't even know how I
Aside
attach.
from
I don't even know how I
losing
attach
sometimes.
Eve's
I
tail
mean,
to her.
Death
criticize
Claw
me.
mod.
Oh
My name
God,
is
this
Magdalena.
is a Riku mod.
Do you have a problem with that,
Yo,
Emperor?
that Deathclaw got a fat ass, bro.
Right.
I can
What's
show
up
you
with
the
the
problem.
anime eyes?
This? Oh my.
Purple
I have an
eye.
interest in
She
everything
doesn't even have
that
those
you
anymore.
do.
She has green eyes, but the version that I have isn't the one on the
Just that it
Nexus
makes
because I
me
never
very
put it on there.
happy, You know. If I can do anything
Thought she was
for
too
you,
pink.
please ask.
Which mod are
So
you?
I made her
Happy
less
to
pink
help.
in an update.
You know what's kind
Aw.
of weird is that the
Nice.
voice ever so
No.
slightly reminds me of Clementine, and that makes me uncomfortable.
Reminds you of Clementine.
This voice actor
Wait,
also
wait.
voices a completely different character in my other mod.
Oh.
Is this a real voice actor or another one of your friends?
It's someone I found on the internet.
Oh, cool.
Can I ask,
Craigslist.
Like on Fiverr?
do you watch something?
Craigslist.
On
You wanna help
casting
me?
call.
I'm so
Oh,
flattered.
okay.
All
Sounds
right.
like one of those.
Could you get me? I
That
know.
sounds like a child.
I know.
Well, she's probably a
A
teenager,
gnome.
early 20s.
Oh my God.
No.
I just
A gnome?
I wanted an
Early 20s is
excitable
a
sounding,
teenager.
like an
Like,
excitable
no.
happy
Different
voice,
gardens.
and she
Early
provided several
20s, that's
voices,
not
and I like that
teenager.
one.
I want
bro.
one. And if you get one, I'll be very grateful.
God damn it, Riku, you stole
mean,
my
is it
idea before I had it.
I know. Don't worry, she asked you to retrieve a bunch of inane, stupid objects because it's an easy quest to script and funny.
That's fair, yeah.
And you know
Well,
what?
very
like
fair.
on one
I
of
like
these
that.
I don't have to do
streams,
any of
Oh
that.
like
God, look,
on one of these streams, we were just kind of like fucking around, and there was like this guy who had an intact garden gnome, and Crimson, he came up with this idea to have like, what if there's this random dude that just tries to sell garden gnomes to people, and everyone's like, no, and then he just like argues with the store owner constantly about like the
That'd
merits
be
of
great
garden
because it
gnomes.
would make this quest easier because there's only like
Yeah, that's
2
what I'm saying.
intact garden gnomes in the entire game.
Ask me? Okay, fine.
God, stop cleaning your teeth.
I can't make it.
Stop cleaning your teeth.
I can't stop it.
Can't stop.
I have read.
They just feel dirty all the time.
And there's
Can't
just
stop.
so
I
much
just
to
eat
learn and
people.
enjoy.
It gets all
Like how,
dirty.
even though you all blew
I
each
got
other
peanut
up,
butter in my
human life
teeth.
continued and just started picking up. the
Where am
pieces.
I? How did I
It's
get into this
inspiring.
game?
Somebody told me my breathing is now
Speak is a
manual.
gift from you humans.
I have to think about breathing every once in a while. I usually breathe unconsciously.
I believe I accidentally stumbled across this mod before when I ran into problems.
Probably it didn't work when it came out.
Possibly.
Objectively. I accidentally forgot to put all the textures in the mod when I released it.
Oh yeah, that'll hurt.
That was pretty funny when
that
someone
sounds
played it
fine.
and none of the textures worked, and I was like, oh, that's what those were for.
No, that's what those are for.
Oh god.
Lucy brought me
Why
some
does
films
this death glow have a
Learned lots
heart-shaped
of fun
bed?
stuff from those.
Stop questioning it.
The answer is because it's cute and pink like everything else in the room. I guess it's kind of red. Close enough.
Why is there mood lighting? What the hell is this?
She just showed up one day with
It's unironically part of the reason Lucy left is the only room in the entire building with lights are pink, and it drove her insane. It's legitimately driving her crazy.
First time I saw Lilith move in a long time. But they fit in well here.
Well, if you're doing
She always felt
pink
like more
lights, I mean,
Deathclaw
you
than
can just
human.
model your
Figuratively,
own
of course.
changes, you know.
Eve is literally more Deathclaw than
Very
human,
easy to
and
change
he was
colors.
Actually
Yeah, but she
Yeah.
wants it pink. But it's her room, so
I'm sorry, but Lucy is dead. Oh, that sucks. Bye.
yeah, that's her dying dialogue.
I don't. But like, where's my gnome?
Where's my fucking gnome?
That
I'm
sucks.
supposed to give you my
Bye.
gnome. I'll start caring after I got my gnome.
I have
this is so
no
trippy.
more questions.
All right then.
If only you had a gnome, I might care.
Yeah, she.
That's
she was
cool.
out there to
Where's
get
my
gnome.
fucking gnome?
See you, loser.
That's why Lucy was out there. She was trying to find
The kyber crystals in the roof, imbued
I
with
really
dark
wonder-
side energy.
I wonder
Those
if
are
this
there
works
because
with-
they look cool and no other reason. Don't
Yeah,
think
fair enough.
That's
Fair enough.
fair.
I wonder
It
if
looks
this
cool.
works-
Good enough
From
reason.
Left
Whoa.
4
That's-
Dead 2.
I
I
didn't
really
mean to
wonder
come
if
in
this
here.
works with horrors of the New West, like the Deathclaw classic Deathclaw mod.
Probably.
Oh, horrors. I thought you said horrors, and I was like,
No, horror, like horror movie.
Scantily
They,
clad death claws.
I do, agree,
confused. I was
I
like,
do agree with you, Wed. They are pretty creepy.
Oh, with the horrors
hello.
of the New West. I have to
Oh,
say it
God.
like that now, so this is not like
Lilith.
Lol.
Wait, I heard horrors. What did you guys hear?
I am Lilith the Mother.
That's what I heard.
And you are somebody quite special, right?
You're a drug addict.
I am.
Yes.
Yes.
The
I've heard
courier.
tales of you over the
Yes, that's
years.
your option to say, I'm the coolest guy who ever lived.
I heard you rose from the grave to get revenge on your killer. It might be dramatized by a bit,
It
but
kind of looks like an
something about
animatronic with the way the mouth just flaps. I'm just realizing that now.
That's because the Super Mutant lip sync is
Exactly.
literally
I
up
know,
and
but
down
still.
and no other motions. And
Up and down, no other
That's not how you
emotions.
guys talk.
yeah, well, unironically, Super Mutant lip sync is their jaw moving up and down and nothing else. There's no other animation.
Yeah, but
On
That's kinda
Kanye,
plain.
it looks fine, but like, it looks so dramatic on like the other
Oh,
one.
Phantom went over here. Cool.
Hello, Phantom.
You don't want to watch the stream. It's Deathclaws that talk. I know you won't like it.
Lucy
who's
is
doing
dead.
Fucking
now.
party
Oh,
in
hey,
here.
Phantom.
Well, yeah, it's a Cellbox stream. It's always a party.
It's a party in the USA.
What happens if I do this?
Shut up.
Oh yes.
Hey, no,
Emoji
nothing.
rooster.
Now in this house, we listen to Weird Al, so there's a party in the CIA.
yeah.
There's a party in the
Grinning
CIA.
cat face.
There's 11 people watching this stuff.
Oh, cool.
That's-
Oh, I should be addressing the YouTube chat. I'm sorry.
I forgot it existed too.
I'm
It's
sorry.
fine.
It
They've
doesn't
gone into
exist.
chaos. What are you doing?
What the
What's
fuck is
YouTube?
The right.
I'm not gonna lie. I was resubmitting voice lines. I wasn't paying attention to anything.
I'm not
Yes,
either. It's all good.
Talking dead
I'm like,
claws
days.
aren't really strange. They talked in Fallout 2.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, but that was in like one vault, and now it's
They sound like teenage girls. That's the real question.
Technically, there's no
Yeah.
talking mouth
Lol.
deafness, so you never actually know. Technically.
Valley Girl Death Claws.
Exactly.
oh my
It could all
God.
sound like that for all I know. It's in that area.
You had a
maybe.
companion called Boris.
Yeah, too. Where am I?
was with the original group when we arrived here.
Who am I?
Turtle Mythic says, hello, McGee's.
Yes, I saw that. Hello, Turtle Mythic. If you're still here.
He felt unappreciated, so he left.
That happened
following
once where I was
event,
streaming New California, and I didn't
I'll
read
be
the
your
chat
white,
until after the
intelligent
stream.
Deathclaw, best companion in the game.
Would it be
like-
would be cool if there's intelligent
Making
death
like
claws
a
in the vanilla
Minecraft
game.
joke the whole
They
time,
should be
and then
in
he
New
got mad
Vegas.
at you.
Well, there aren't any because Fallout 2's Deathclaw questline ends with either of them all dying or no other option because it's bugged and it never got fixed.
Spoilers
Oh,
for
yeah.
an old ass
Walk, walk
game that you
through.
should have played by now.
Sounds like a Fallout
All
game.
of them die except for Goris.
Damn.
Literally, all of them died except for Goris and what's his face. But yeah, all of them died because of a glitch that stops you from saving
Yeah,
them.
Frank Horgian and the Enclave slaughter them.
Frank Horgian.
I thought the same thing.
Fortune.
Fucking not.
Inside the dresser, there are stacks of wildly assorted notes about an unknown number of topics. It would take an incredible amount of time to read them all. Time could be spent doing more productive things.
Thanks.
Well, thanks for
Why is
that.
it playing spooky music?
This is spooky.
That's what music
Because
plays
there's
in this
enemies
area. I
nearby,
didn't put it
and
there.
also
Love
Blizzard's
it.
just scary.
I don't hear
Yeah,
it
that is
in
one of
the
my
game.
favorite vanilla tracks. I do agree. It's hard to replace
Spookies.
it.
Scary.
We going up the Spooky
Just- I
Mountain.
didn't put it here. This was what plays here in the base game.
Oh, guys, I just figured out why I never played Fallout 2.
What?
Is it
Because
too clunky?
because Final Fantasy VII came out the year before, and I was still playing that.
Oh, okay. That's what
Oh.
Kane told me that I didn't hear.
I wasn't born yet, so I have that excuse.
This note
We're
has
even
light
born
stains
yet?
of blood on it. It simply reads, "I'm sorry" from top to bottom. Oh, I shouldn't have read it in that voice, but okay. I'm sorry.
I'll buy it.
Alright, we've had out of context question. Hans, I have a question for you. You have permanent dead bodies in your game, right? Is there a way to at least extend how many dead bodies
Oh,
there can
God.
be? Is there a game
Yeah.
setting for that? Would love for it to be 100 dead bodies in one area.
Inside the dresser, there is, as expected, clothing. However, the clothing is too small for you and notably has holes cut out the back of all the pants.
This is really cool. Like, dialogue.
So this used to be a leather club. Got it.
I mean, I couldn't get past the Temple of Trials, got raped by 2 scorpions. It was terrible, lol.
Oh, jeez.
Oh god.
Jesus Christ, that is one way to phrase it.
Hey, getting raped is
The
not a
engine
pleasant
has an
experience.
internal hard
Yeah,
limit for
yeah,
how many
no.
bodies can
This is
remain
gonna
in a
get, like,
single cell
demonetized
long
on YouTube if
term.
we say that word anymore.
Let's please avoid those kind of words.
Yeah, we can't use
Yeah.
the bad word. Oh, look, a little
I
drawing.
wasn't good with turn-based combat at all.
That's some nice drawing there.
Is that a Roblox character?
Yes, that's it. It is a drawing of a Roblox character in Fallout New Vegas. We all know
Nice.
the canonity of the Roblox
The
game.
crossover.
I'm pretty sure
Fallout
Fallout
New
had its own version of Minecraft at this point. Like, they have the technology.
Lovely
they
call it
ladies
fall
gives you
blocks.
10 unarmed.
There's like a
In
there's
Ghost
like a
gives you
Fallout
10
there's
melee.
a Fallout thing going on for Minecraft or whatever, like Minecraft Fallout New Vegas, and it looks pretty dope.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw that.
I just haven't like actually played.
Yeah, that reminds me of my
Best weapon
call for
anytime.
Minecraft City, but you
And
know,
I don't
that's
have any
kinda gone now.
BBs.
I saw their prim.
No. Wait.
Cap gun.
I love
Oh, you know what else came out?
But
You know what else that came out right
There we
before
go.
Fallout 2?
Pellet gun.
Parasite Eve.
Oh,
I
Parasite
played the
Eve.
dog
Oh
shit
yeah,
out
that's a
of
great
Parasite
game.
Eve when that was new.
I remember Parasite Eve.
Chamber.
For a second,
Yeah.
I thought the chamber was like overheating when I first
why
looked
why
up.
the
I was
fuck
like, what's
is,
going
I was about
on?
to say, why the fuck is it
That's what I
orange?
was thinking
Cap
too.
gun.
It's a cap gun.
Like, hey, man,
Yeah, I
that-
forgot it was a cap
I
gun.
like that it's a cap gun.
that
I like
cylinder's
that a
hot.
lot.
Maybe you should.
Maybe you should
Cap
change the
gun.
sound effect
You
to
know,
the BB gun, but this is still
It
kind of
probably
funny.
doesn't really do that much damage to things.
Why is
It
it
doesn't. It does
overheating?
basically none.
Oh, it
What
does
if it was
7
called
damage.
a cap gun?
Lol.
And it just made like
I'm just going to say, point that out.
Riku, this gun does more damage than the 32 pistol from Fallout 3, and that's hilarious.
it's a cap gun. Make
I don't know
bottle
if it's
cap
that.
sounds.
Listen. 32 Smith and Wesson is not good.
I think it's better than BB's though.
Maybe.
The fact that probably the Capital Wasteland project's gonna have a better point, like 32 caliber pistol, whatever the heck you just said, it's gonna have a better version of that because of the upgrade system. It's gonna be kind of insane.
Is this like the? I feel like this is like one of the highest points I've ever been in this game. Oh God! Hello.
Oh.
Geralt? Oh.
Oh, this is OG.
It's just a fake
I'll
tail.
let you up here.
Kanye.
Was it like a scaly suit?
Are the bullets
God,
looking like
the dialogue did
superheated
say
in
it
there
was
or
half
something?
Deathclaw, half
Damn,
human.
she's
Something
cute.
bad happened, didn't it?
Damn, she's cute.
Yeah, Kanye went on Twitter again.
That custom face in, by the way.
No, not again.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That
I
can't
will
be.
state never take off her mask using
It
comp
isn't
commands or
possible.
anything because it's not supposed to come off. For a reason.
Nobody
I hope
could've
she has like
known.
the biggest underbite ever.
No, she does look stupid because I've never did any effort into making her mouth area look correctly because it's not supposed to be seen.
That's fair.
So she's essentially
Fucking
Bane.
angry.
Yeah, baby.
Oh.
Oh.
Does she have the Deputy Beagle haircut?
Isn't she like half
Maybe.
Deathclaw?
You must
Yes,
know.
for God's sakes. Everyone keeps asking.
Where's that
Isn't she
custom face skin,
lovely?
Tell
Riku?
me you killed the people who did
This is
this.
somebody's OC. This is like somebody's substitute OC moment.
Isn't she lovely?
Come on, I can't hear you because everyone else is talking.
Isn't she half Deathclaw? Look
Hair,
at
it's
the
just the hair, I bet.
finger. She will rip you
Thank you for
apart.
that.
Okay.
I wish I could have.
People.
Wait.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
So
Dun, dun, dun.
she loved
What?
Lucy, didn't she?
I never played this
now?
mod nor heard about it.
That sword has an interesting design. I assume it's custom
I
made.
mean, like a
Yes,
mother.
It is. I made it from stuff I found lying around. I can show you how I made it if you want.
Confirmed cosplayer.
Guess who knows
That
how
was
to
the
make a
first thing I thought I
sword?
saw was
A lot of
Sephiroth.
people. Now you're one of them. Go to a workbench and you can craft a replica of Eve's sword.
Larp your
that's
little
cool.
heart out.
I am.
Can I ask you about yourself?
Why would you want to know about me?
Fine, maybe I don't.
Nice.
Typical
Fine,
dating.
maybe I
She's that
don't.
cat.
Hey lady, I like you. What's going on? Fuck you.
She's just an evolved Sephiroth clone. That's what she is, right?
Oh my
the
God.
silver hair, the big sword. Yeah.
I don't hate that.
Where did you come
What's the
from?
weird red eyes though?
I came from the east. A place called Capital Wasteland.
That's just part of the genetic
They were
defect of being a
held by the
Sephiroth
Uncle
clone.
until they were defeated by the Brotherhood.
Scales?
Yeah, that's
Most of
it.
the work was
It's
done by the
all
Lone
Genova.
Wanderer, but
Says
the
chicken
Brotherhood
box.
took credit. We escaped and headed west, eventually ending up here.
Why exactly did you lock yourself up here?
I did something really awful, and I didn't want to do it.
Really, there's a Sephiroth in all of us.
I'm not telling you.
I
what
mean,
did.
true
Tell him to
religion.
get out. I didn't ask him to be in there.
Cannibalism. Probably cannibalism judging by the blood on their outfit.
You won't feel any better if you don't tell anybody.
No, they're vampires.
Okay.
They're Cthulhu.
I was bored, so I went out to explore. I was walking down
I
the
mean,
tracks. when I
haven't we
came to
all
a group
punched
of
a woman for black materia once in our lives?
Oh man, please shut up.
Cringe,
Saw it,
NGL,
looked
NGL.
started saying
True,
mean stuff.
true.
Then his
She's gonna
friend
tell us how she
started
petted a
as
puppy
well,
too hard.
and I just
They ate it.
snapped.
What, like mice and
Can't
men?
say I have
what I
no.
say.
Toward
Now,
them.
now, boys,
Yeah,
we
I've
don't-
done it too.
You don't need
It's
such
not
negative
worth
thoughts.
it, okay.
Now, boys.
I enjoyed it too. But then
I mean, haven't we
realized
all summoned a
I did.
meteor to destroy the planet at one point in our life or another?
I killed
I
5
I did it
people
3
love
times today.
violence.
just because they had said
Man.
something mean to me.
Now, children.
I mean, I more so went after the secrets of Castle Grayskull in my time. What do I
Oh,
say?
dude, okay.
Like 20 something, but like still.
It was made like this. I never.
It's relatable.
I was born in a tube. I don't know why I was made.
Tube men.
It could have been a joke for all I know.
I think see, look, she's born in a tube by scientists. The scientist was Hojo and Professor Gas.
I was gonna say she's Mewtwo.
Very hard to hear what she is saying. LMFAO.
That might be
Wait,
my
I can't just start doing funny Warframe references.
She's a tube woman.
Tubby
I
Joe.
was born in a place called Raven Rock. And I was held there
gosh.
for about 2 years before it was
Raven
destroyed.
Rock? What?
Wait, what?
And
What?
I think it's been around 4 years
who you
since
thinking?
then.
From Skyrim?
Born in a science
It's me,
lab late
around
one night
6 years
without a
old.
mother or a father,
Yes,
just a
from
test tube in a
Skyrim.
womb with a
Thanks,
Although
Bethesda.
I was born already an adult, so I don't really know.
I think I'm a clone now.
That's all I need to
There's
know.
always two
Raven
of
Rock.
me's just a hanging
Oh,
around.
man. They sure like to rave that rock.
Android
I think
21.
I'm a clone now. Cause
I
every
prefer
clone
Android 18.
song is a hand me down.
Oh, hey, I get to ask everyone's favorite questions. What's your opinion on the
Who are
political
you?
stance?
Nice.
Politics?
The NCR has been mean to me in the past.
Well, she's already got a mask on, so you can't get mad at her
Ah,
about
yes,
that.
Perfecto.
They seem to be trying to help people. Or at least pretend to.
Obligatory politics question.
You know you're outside. You don't have to wear the
That's
mask
how you
outside
know
anymore.
it's a real companion.
Hey,
Yeah,
Kev.
you know, like,
NCR cringe.
What is your
You know,
take on
when I just
Caesar's
noticed,
Legion?
This is basically like the version of that, like, Ask
took
Trump
you
in,
away
like,
from
Fallout
me.
1, I think.
I will never forgive that.
What do you think? What do you know about Mr. House?
Legion gay.
That's the guy in the tower, right?
He old.
He old.
Never been to Vegas.
He
so
old.
I don't really know anything. I think he's really, really
Ha!
old.
Ha!
That's all I know.
He old.
Why was the JFK laugh happening?
Because it's fun to do. Haha.
Okay then.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Bye, Eve.
Bye.
She's an anime character, I hate her.
Turn the volume down. All I hear is the music.
Don't worry, I have my Game Boy.
Haha.
I'm so excited for the reboot of that show.
This from Clone High.
Yeah,
And then you kick her down the mountain and the mod ends roll credits.
Yes, do it, do it, do
Eve
it.
mains Pyro in TF2.
It's like me when I shove lesbians off skyscrapers.
What?
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Uh,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
uh,
whoa, whoa,
uh,
whoa. This is not my Batman glass.
Kick. Weird. Oy vey.
Oy vey.
I also know not to go near you during.
Eve reminds me of, like, every, like, stupid little, like, Fallout fan OC thing that I saw back in the day. Like, there was always, like, some half Deathclaw chick who was shy, but also, like, had a dark side or some bullshit like that. I hate it.
Yeah, and she's got goth clothes on and is asking everyone to be her. If she can be their big titty goth GF.
She was somebody's self-insert.
Yeah, I keep forgetting we're on YouTube.
Where are we? Mine was literally tortured for years as a prank.
Oh, hey, we're behind
It's
the
a custom
RepCon.
location.
We're behind RepCon.
It's like in the mountains of Vegas, those inaccessible mountains usually.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool.
Nice.
Reminds me whenever I
Going down to
whenever I did
Rue's
something-
house. There's,
I kind
oh,
of did something
you
like
just
that
do
when it
this.
was like past.
That's cool.
I think it was past the Air Force Base. That was over. Where I don't remember where it was. Where was it? There's 2 Air Force bases in Vegas. No, 3. There's three. There's 3 of them. Oh, Searchlight. Like I did like an area past Searchlight Air Force Base, and it was like a nightmare.
I came to the conclusion while making this area, or rather wandering around here, I was like, wait a second, this is right next to RepCon. I can just put a cliff here and it looks cool.
It does
Yeah.
look cool, yeah.
And it looks cool. The end.
I got a new gun.
I feel like that's
I mean, I wouldn't mind making some cool locations in those areas.
It's clip loading now.
Oh, it has a smaller clip. How does it make it any better?
It does more damage, kind of.
Makes sense. Same barrel length, more damage.
Barrel length only affects range, doesn't it?
Letter to Eve. To Eve, if you
There's
want
a
any
dirty joke in that
magazines,
sentence
feel
somewhere.
free to ask to borrow some. I've read them all a number of times, so I don't mind if you read a few. I'm going to send some good ones with this letter, so you can figure out if you want any more. Written from a typewriter, enthusiastically, I might add. Magdalena. Oh, okay. Did she write that, or am I adding
I was
that?
about to say, am I
No, she wrote that.
Okay.
She's just like twerking at the
Deliberately
desk
wrote
while
that.
she's typing.
Yes, that's
Like,
that's
hell
how you
yeah!
write letters.
Well, maybe. What if they
Do
dipped their
not.
little nails in ink and just like ink letters? That
Of
would,
course you could do that. It
that would be
take
cool.
longer.
It would probably.
The dance numbers really get in the way.
I made a
guess
quick
before, it
pit
just moves
stop at
across the
Searchlight,
pencils.
but that isn't important. What happened afterwards is, around that old airport, I saw this girl and went to say hello, but then I noticed that she wasn't human. Not exactly, anyway. She's like some kind of strange human reptile thingy, with scales and teeth and pointed claws and even a tail. And I froze for a moment because I had never seen
She was
anything
a
like
gamer,
this before.
not human.
She was a gamer. I have never seen something like this before, and I didn't know how to approach such a thing. But she looked back at me, and I saw her eyes and her expression. I have seen my fair share of people who have gamed and come back from capture under the Legion. Or just standard raiders, broken people. People who you look at and can just tell that they have lived through something awful. I misread that, but whatever. And this girl fits the bill beyond for such a person. She looks terrified of me. So I just sort of played it cool, so to speak. Introduced myself normally in spite of her unusual appearance. We talked for a bit and introduced me to her friends, which included a Deathclaw who can speak. I thought I should save my questions for later. I will. I will have plenty of time to ask them since I appear to be staying with them for now. I can't read, excuse me.
And then
I thought
the
that
most
said
impressed
something
group of
else.
all.
Yeah, you definitely can't read. Sorry.
So is this like the room of a 5-year-old?
No, that's what Eve. I assume Eve drew that.
I understood like 5% of that.
Sorry, I walked away. What happened? I don't remember what I wrote in this one.
I was reading Rue's logs and I misread
that's
some
cool.
of it. Decided to do some
that-
scouting today, and I'm glad I did because I
I don't
found the
know
mother
what I
lode.
wrote in any
Some
of these,
big
I'm not-
building appeared to be some kind of hospital occupied by large forces of legionnaires. Worst part that this is the first anybody has heard of such a base, and it's not that far from Camp Forlorn Hope or Nelson. That or the NCR just does not, or the NCR does know about it and just forgot. Wouldn't put it past them. I'm reading these backwards because I'm stupid.
I was very concerned. I was like, please be reading them wrong and not just be written wrong, so I don't have to open the gag again to refix these.
I understand that pain too well because I've been watching some dude play one of my mods and I'm like, no, it's fucked. God damn it! I don't want to mess with this bot anymore.
I have it open right now. I have the notes tab open. I have them all right in front of me. Any second now, if one of these goes wrong, I'll just be like,
I think, to be fair, the bugs in Tales of Marino Episode 2 are way worse than what we've seen so far in this one because, like, this guy was attacking a
I'm
Legion
sure they're
camp.
fine.
There's this guy who was attacking a Legion camp, and, like, the second in command of the Legion in that one Legion camp was like, oh, you're the best friend of the commander, aren't you? And he's like, no, I just murdered the commander right in front of you. You know, shitty bugs like that.
Little did we know that Commander was actually suicidal, so you were actually doing him a major favor.
Sure, I guess.
You're actually doing a major favor.
Went out to hunt any nearby Legion and found that Eve followed me. As in, I found out when I saw a Legionnaire burst into flames. I tried telling her to leave, but she was really insistent on helping me, and seems like she can handle herself, so I let her stay as long as she didn't tell anybody. I was right in thinking she can handle herself. Eve is a fighting machine.
The greatest favor.
She set damn near every Legionnaire we encountered on fire. One got a lucky shot off, but it just bounced off her. Those scales do more than just look pretty. They're damn near bulletproof. Afterwards, she got a camera and she showed me, she got this camera she borrowed from Magdalena and took a photo with me. She wanted to do a cool poses in front of the mirror, but she got camera shy at the last second. All in all, they're good pictures. Just gonna take some of the empty picture frames around here and put them in. Okay, so that's where they got that picture from earlier. I thought it was like a painting or something, which clearly wasn't. Yeah, and gotta say, love the artwork. Is there another note in here, or I picked up 3 notes?
I'm not gonna lie,
Oh.
they're all over the place. Oh, there's one. I don't remember where I put any of them.
I guess there's
Don't
9
remember
of
where I put all of them.
I don't remember what I wrote in any of these, let alone where I put them.
Same here with my mods. People are reading the
How
notes to
long
me, and I'm
ago
like, I
was
wrote that.
this made?
I mean, depends on which part of this mod you're playing. If so, the answer switches between years.
I've been posted in Nelson, an outpost in the process of being properly set up, and I have to say, this place is disgraceful. We have around 20 soldiers stationed here for an outpost of such potential importance, and I honestly can't comprehend why. Some of these guys look like they haven't seen combat in their lives before, yet the NCR puts them here. I guess this is just another thing to write down in my list of things that show how stupid the NCR are, but hey, at least I get a house to myself.
How stupid the NCR
Fucking
are.
stupid NCR. They're fucking stupid, man.
Stupid
Fucking-
NCR.
fuck
They
You
owe me
said
like
that.
20 bucks.
The way you said that.
They owe me like 20
Sounds
bucks,
like,
man.
Sounds like some
You're
New
nothing.
York Italian man.
They stole my lunch money.
Countless.
Oh, an Italian man, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I see you use Flexi. Oh, never mind.
Ah,
Example.
that's right.
This building,
I
this
mean, not
building,
far from the truth.
this building would have been made in the original mod in like 2018, but the notes were made in like the second version of the mod in like 2019.
Wow. Yeah, that's fun. Imagine modifying
Jesus,
your mod for years.
2018.
And then the
How does it make you
opening was
feel?
like 2019.
I
'cause
remember that year.
I don't.
I redid that, and then
I
the
wasn't
most
born
recent
then.
version of it, which added even more garbage, was last year.
Even more garbage in it.
This place is pretty damn dark, but Lucy did tell me that, so.
I don't have a lot
Easier
picking
on their
skill.
little lizard eyes.
Look, you just need to see, man. That's all you need to do. It's not that hard.
Random
Wait a second. Kind of looks like he's using the console
ores lighting up.
No,
whole
I would
place.
never do something like that.
Kind of looks like, I don't know why.
Why didn't you just like unlock it via console commands?
Dan, shut up.
I wanna
long as
play
you
this
can see
fairly,
your good
somewhat.
lighting doesn't matter
Listen,
here,
as long
lol.
as he opens the door doing the minigame, that wasn't cheating.
Right, yeah. Oh, God
Yeah,
damn
he
it.
He still earned his way
He
in.
only has 29 more chances.
Look at this dude, he hasn't mastered the lockpicking puzzle yet.
No!
Console type unlock.
It's
Oh
from,
god.
it's from using the
XD.
unlock command too many times. Oh, this is nice. It's a lot.
Oh, this is your epic player home.
Oh,
Oh.
It is?
Feel free to shove
Fallout
your trash in these
flex.
boxes.
There we go, nice lighting.
Free hockey mask! Hell yeah, thanks Riku. Always wanted one of those.
I'm back.
Fallout Mask.
Hello,
or
Web.
Fallout Flex is when you have a working bathroom.
Ooh, who's back? There's a million people.
It's Web! How did you not know that Web
Another
wasn't here,
person. This is
Emperor?
getting all out of
You're an
control.
asshole, Emperor.
Shut up, Cellblock.
No.
Was I echoing?
Yes.
Hey, don't tell him to shut
Wait,
up.
actually,
You
like-
shut up, whoever that was.
Was I actually like echoing? Holy crap! I think me too.
Yo, man, what up?
Hi, Thanos.
Where am I?
Who? Where? Hi, Eddie.
My freaking microphone over there.
Darkseid is cooler than Thanos.
This is just on the roof.
Yo, this is a
just
cool
used-
view.
This is just here so you get a view and you can fast travel to the house faster without going through 8 loading screens. Bethesda, you and your fucking houses.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. And I also get the Cryo Blaster.
Me,
Oh,
Bethesda, literally selling a house as DLC that takes 4 loading screens to
8
enter.
loading screens later.
Oh my god, is this the pixelator from the hit game Ratchet and Clank 2016?
No,
Do I
what?
sound better, or is
It's
it
the
sound-
portal
No,
gun
you'll
for
find
Portal.
the Ratchet and Clank weapon somewhere else.
Kinda insane.
There's something
Nice.
called the Pixelator.
and
I
It's a
never
gun that
even
fires
heard of that.
pixels and it makes the enemies all like
Yeah, that was
They
in
turns them
the.
into, like pixelated enemies. When
And
you shoot
again,
them.
I don't know Ratchet and Clank very well past the PS2.
Turns
games.
them into Sims genitals.
Yeah, that's what it does. That's basically what it
Did you
does.
say Sims genitals?
Yes.
Drop your tiny crystals
What
on the
what is
side.
your problem?
How much time you got?
Oh my god.
Looking
I
for
don't know why I'm
Isaac.
asking. Your name's Broly Pants.
Isaac, I found this super cool thing buried in the dirt by the pool.
This is my best Magdalena impression.
That's what
You like it?
sounds like.
It's like a gun, but it shoots out water. Basically, the greatest thing I've ever seen. You need to come see it quick.
Magdalena.
What
Magdalena.
it reminds me of? It reminds me of the Game Grumps bit. It's like
A water
Aaron
gun.
always goes just like,
Fantastic.
I don't get it.
I did not catch any of that.
You-
You cut out like completely.
Your voice
Yeah.
went so high,
Oh,
the
don't
mic
read,
auto
really?
filter
Crap.
didn't.
Some
Shoot.
time.
Let me read this request
Crap.
from Judas first.
okay,
My
I
brother
guess more-
Judas wants you to go out hunting to try to bring back meat less shredded into ribbons. He says it's hard to make anything presentable when he's been given stuff in this condition. You all know Judas takes his cooking seriously. Oh, it's Magdalena.
You're reading it backwards
It's not
again.
Colonel Crispy Chicken or whatever.
Colonel Sanders.
Yeah,
Colonel
Colonel
Crispy
Sanders. Thank you.
Colonel Crispy Chicken.
I couldn't think of his damn name.
Colonel Crispy Chicken. That's what Colonel Crispy Chicken would sound like to me. It sounds
Not
like
Colonel
Donut.
Sanders, it's
It's
Colonel
Colonel
Chicken.
Crispy Chicken. Oh my God.
Well, my
Magdalena.
name's Colonel Chicken, and here's all the term chicken that you can get yourself
Cleaning up
here at
Jordan.
KFC.
I had 4 notes. on
This
this.
reminds me
Maybe I
of
should
Jordan
switch
needs
it.
to get his arm his
Oh,
fat
I
ass
did.
and
I'm
clean
back.
up some more.
There.
That's why
Drinking beer.
Kanye told me to write and get a
right,
little
it's
rude, but I am not reading that.
I was like, I was like, I swear to God, I have 4 notes on this board in the GEC. Why isn't one here? And then I went, oh yeah, the 4th one's disabled.
Oh, that comes later. Spoilers, Riku.
It
God
doesn't
damn
come
it.
later. It
Chicken
comes
is
never
better.
because I never finished the quest it's attached to.
Oh damn. Okay. Well, I take back what I said.
I guess was my mic like really cutting out that bad earlier whenever I was trying to do the explanation?
It's literally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
it's
I
like
heard
it was
was
like I like it when Aaron does this voice, and it was just like
pretty
that-
bad.
So like
that-
it
that-
was Aaron from Game Grumps. Like whenever you're
I
doing
heard
that
a
voice,
single word.
it was like the it was his little impression that he did like, hey Dad, oh, we're gonna go on a
Oh my
It was
god.
like this stupid bit that he made up. I don't know why it's so funny, but he's just like, all right, cool on. It sounds like a terrible Mickey Mouse impression.
I think
For
my
those of you
favorite
who watch Game Grumps, you gotta know what I'm talking about.
my favorite
Yeah.
Game Grumps moment is probably the
Yeah, I
know
watched
what
Game
you're
Grumps
talking
in
about.
like
He came
15
back and said,
years.
"Yippee."
It's been a while since I've watched Game Grumps 2,
At
but
some point, just
yeah.
decided I kind of fucking despise Aaron and stopped watching Game Grumps.
Didn't
What are you talking
about? To be like a bit of a like a neo-Nazi type thing or something
What?
like that.
No.
No,
No, not at all.
No.
What?
What are you talking about?
At some
No.
point, I just came to the conclusion, oh, yeah, this
Okay.
guy isn't very funny, is he?
What?
And then I stopped watching it.
I honestly always thought that Dan was more funny. He seemed like a
Yeah,
Because he
see?
was. And then I,
yeah.
can't
Dan
even
seems
like
like a really
not-
nice guy. He
not
seems
a-
like a dude that like I would want to
Neo
hang out
what?
with. You know?
not
Yeah,
only is
exactly.
he not funny,
Aaron's
but
Aaron's
Dan
jokes
cannot
are always-
carry him.
Aaron's jokes are always LMAO. I farted.
Yes. Yeah.
I wish
Some
I
of
could.
you
do
Good,
that.
though. Aaron's
I
funny.
don't know them by like their real. Which one's
I'm glad
which one
that's
is,
that, but it's
Eagle
not
Raptor,
supposed
which
to be
one's
like that.
John? Like John Tron or
JonTron is JonTron and Eagle Raptor is Aaron.
oh.
Yeah, like they like.
Ah, nice
That was also like
placement.
years ago whenever they were doing whatever.
Yeah.
It was
Probably one of my
ancient-
Oh
favorites.
wow.
You guys may have missed it, but there's a little problem with the building right there.
Yes, I noticed. I'm looking in the GEC to see if that's my
Very
fault.
slight.
I was gonna
Well,
mention
that's
that
the
there was one
gaming
certain
part.
bit where like they were playing Kirby's Epic Yarn, and like Dan was just like, "Hey, you kill that guy?" Yeah. They just like, well, like I'm just like that would be
Ah,
something that
it's
me and my
just the
friend.
feature of FNV. You're good.
You know,
There
my
should be something-
favorite Game Grumps moment is probably the Great Toad War, where they're just impersonating a bunch of toads.
Oh,
I won't let you bleed out, Toad! No!
Sweet Toad
Launch
War.
the dukes! Launch them!
that voice is.
Oh
I
god.
can't even do it 'cause
Screaming.
It's really hard to do
It's-
Toad's voice without screaming.
Yeah, you kind of have to scream it, which is why I'm not gonna do mine.
Actually,
Launch the cannons!
I locked that door.
Alright, well, it's definitely not my fault, because I'm looking at it in the GAC and that building's normal.
Please stop screaming.
Ow!
Is there kid more quiet? There's
Welcome
no
to
way
a
that's
world
the
of
guy's actual
pain.
name.
We are the toughest boys in the Mojave,
Quit.
and we're gonna kick your ass.
Please don't stop screaming.
You must be the man with the fancy looking
Let's
hat.
stop screaming. Let's just stop screaming.
Yeah.
Do you? You don't have any
I'm not the guy with
eyebrows,
the
do
Thanos
you?
Profile picture told me not to.
Oh my god.
You don't have any eyebrows. That's why you're an asshole. Well, we can fix that. I got some bacon here somewhere. You must be the man with a fancy looking hat.
Oh, no. This is my suave-looking hat. I switch out
Wow,
depending on how I feel.
It's my suave looking hat.
Comedy. This is my
Do
comedy.
you know who I am?
Please stop.
Do you know who I am?
Should I?
I'm a man who will burn your house down with
A
lightning.
Courier 6. Oh, that's.
I'm Courier 6, and I'm the baddest badass that ever batted an ass.
Yeah, like intelligence lower than
Yeah.
5.
Got him. That's
Courier
all for
dicks got him.
When you guys are supposed to hit them
I
with
mean,
the
I would be mad
sticks.
looking like that too.
I'm carrying this bomb.
Oh, what a burn.
Toothpick.
Pick.
Oh,
There's
they're-
columns.
they're the-
They're all named Toothpick.
Try to intimidate him by saying Courier. He just calls you the
All the
They're all
toothpicks.
gets all his boys to hate you with sticks.
The Toothpick Gang strikes again.
Joke's on you, Toothpick. My name's Rayman.
WTF did
And I
these
got
other
your number.
guys come from?
And they all have sticks except for him who has a gun.
They all have sticks.
Oh my god.
Just
4th of July! Woo!
Made a 10mm pistol shoot a red flare projectile.
I don't think it's doing a lot of damage.
Why?
They did.
I like it.
I think they're all dead. Well, Whip's dead too.
I don't know. It looks pretty ineffective.
Death
Grab
Guns
that whip.
2.0.
The answer of where the other guys came from is they were standing around the corners waiting to jump out at you and hit you with sticks.
Oh my
They
god.
weren't
That gun
spotted
should be
as
called
stick.
Spicy McChicken.
They want to stick you.
Ah, yes, perfect.
The spicy McChicken.
If there was a gnome in here, that would be amazing.
Stick me
Ooh.
to death.
Noam
XD.
Chomsky.
Yes.
Fancy
love
looking
that.
Hat. A top hat. Hey, my iconic hat.
Crack that
Another
whip.
gun if for some reason.
That's right.
Once again, I've been making jokes for like a solid 20 minutes and I had myself muted.
Now we're gonna steal your shit.
I gotta stop doing that.
Repeat your jokes then, real quick.
Repeat
I've been
them
trying
all.
to talk shit about Justin Roiland for like 10 minutes about how he's an overhyped voice actor in general.
No, we love Justin Roiland here. Stop talking about him.
He's got 3 voices.
That's all you need. I know people with
Hey,
less.
calm down,
Yeah.
people. We're just chilling.
Yeah, some people just do
Eddie
one.
can wear the hat.
I don't know why that's.
I'm
I
honestly
don't know where it
impressed
takes
more
you.
than one. I didn't know there was.
Open door to the. That's from my mod, so I know where it takes you. It takes you
What-
right here.
In that case, that shouldn't be there.
Whoop.
Ah, yes.
Open door to Mojave Wasteland.
I did
I'm
tell
here.
a great joke about 2 muffins sitting in a basket in the rain. Do you guys want to hear that one?
Sure.
What in the
Welcome
hell?
to the
Sure.
future.
Huh?
Two muffins are sitting in a basket outside. And one looks up and says, "Oh, it looks like it's gonna rain," and the other one says, "Oh my God, a talking muffin."
Oh, sweet Jesus.
I'm gonna have to kick you from the chat for that.
Okay.
I hear a cat.
I hear a
Yeah,
cat too.
sorry, it was my cat.
Aw.
It's a good hit.
Oh.
Bring it up to the
Better
mic
get
and-
that cat in line.
Didn't know
Tell
we
you
were
what.
telling dad jokes now.
Hold the cat up to the mic.
Hello,
I'm with it
human.
now.
Oh, hello. I got rid of
My
those
mods are
guys.
Missing. They're
Oh,
missing Dark
thank
Souls
you.
poison swamps.
Those guys
No.
were
I
real
mean, yeah,
annoying.
more.
You can keep that hat. It won't look.
I don't
that
know why
good
Smell
on me.
doesn't move sometimes.
Oh, I wish you put on the hat. That would have been amazing.
Yeah, put on
I
the
don't know how to
hat.
do that.
Put the
Judas
hat
does
on.
have a unique appearance. It's just not in this version of the mod.
Here, I'm gonna put on the hat
Meow
for you.
like Gary.
No, you gotta kill him and then put the hat on him.
I did try to make him put on the hat, but I couldn't get it to work, so I just gave up
There you
because
go.
I don't know how
Cuddles worth.
Put the hat on.
to do that.
Put on the hat. My God.
Oh, what would you do? You picked him up. Now the hat's gone forever.
No.
Uh,
God damn it.
Wallaby.
Yeah?
Can you like make a video on your channel about that? How like Justin
About what?
Roiland is overrated. About Justin Roiland.
Hello, human friend.
I don't have
there's
your
already
gnome.
people doing it,
child.
but I mean, it's something that I felt for a while. It's
0
like
out of 10 quest mod. Man,
it's like-
Death Claw not wearing hat.
Like my kids love Adventure Time, and he does voices in Adventure
Oh
Time, right?
Jesus, what is
Oh yeah,
that?
he does Lemon Man.
I think he does. I think he does more than Lemon Grab.
Yeah, he does
He
a
does,
couple,
but
but I
Lemongrab's the best
mainly
one
remember
because
that
he's
character.
funny.
But then, yeah, like he did, like he's ever since Rick and Morty, he's like he just kind of does like the timid Morty voice. And
Oh,
that's, like,
jeez,
everything
Rick.
He does
Oh,
now.
God.
There's this character that's like this, like literally,
Everything
like
just
everything.
sounds super nervous all the time.
Yeah,
Oh. He just does his normal voice. I mean, to be honest, if it works for you and you get yourself money for it, I mean, just go for it like that. I would say.
I mean,
No,
yeah,
no,
you
it's
gotta
just-
wait.
He's gotta sell out like a. Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
go
mean,
find
if it
a
gets you
gnome.
the fat dollar bills, are you gonna say, nah,
Just
fuck
No,
that?
what gets you the
filthy nervous.
Look, those shows would have been nothing without the writers, specifically Dan Harmon on Rick and Morty, and you can't convince me of that any other way. Because literally, like, I mean, I love Community. I love everything that happened on Community, and I mean, there's a certain stuff that you can tell is coming out of Rick and Morty. Like that's clearly Dan Harmon's voice.
I
And
don't-
then, like, if you watch the behind the scenes, a lot of like them like doing stuff behind the scenes is Dan telling Justin like what he needs to do. And like if you go back and you look at like when there's that big break where like it was between season 2 and season 3 where they're negotiating for like 2 years or something like that. There's interviews with Justin Roiland where he's talking about where Dan Harmon's calling him on the phone. He's like, no, you need to say no to every offer until it's this amount of money because you need to know what you're worth. You need to know how big this thing is. And so like literally without Dan Harmon, like Justin Roiland, I think he'd just be another guy that you hire to do voices and he wouldn't be known by his name. That's my point.
I don't know him by his name.
Okay, yeah, fair
I know him
enough.
by
I
his
don't
name.
particularly
Name?
care
Ah,
for
well,
how he
Grand
decided to
Animations.
write the most
Why
recent
does that
season of that
often
show.
have a blender, a color, no texture handguard?
I thought there was a
It does
head
have a
peeking
texture.
around the door, and it freaked me out for a second.
That
Yeah,
looks
it's
like
just-
a blender model.
It's white.
It
me
does
see.
have a
What?
texture. It's just white.
Okay. Very,
It's
very
white wood. It's just hard to see because it's bright out and the
It's
details
MS
of the
Paint
texture
white.
aren't there.
This is a
It's
note
like
from
seeing
a
a
different
pale girl
mod.
at the beach. She just kind of glows.
I don't,
Wow.
I don't know why I
Wow.
looked at that.
You're talking shit to me even though I'm a guy, because I do glow like that.
Bold of you to assume I'm not talking shit
Yeah.
about myself.
Something glow. Where the hell are we?
Soul
Okay.
glow.
Just where the hell are we?
We're in Prim. Do you have a garden gnome? No. Well, then you're fucking useless to me, aren't you?
I only know where one is, and it's in Black Mountain.
Is it specifically an intact garden gnome, or is it just a...
Yes, there's an intact garden gnome in the storage building on Black Mountain.
I don't know if I went there.
Dang,
in
you're
these
like
places.
Mr. All.
I made the mod, and I had to know if the items I was telling you to get actually existed in the game,
I do
That is
recall
fair.
there being an intact garden gnome there, so...
and I also had to go get them to make sure the mod was completable.
Hold on,
I
let
remember
me
there
see if
being
that
one
is-
here.
There's one in
but-
Gamora,
I'm not going
and then
there,
there's
you
one
insane?
occasionally sold by Sarah Weintraub.
Oh.
Trout.
I mean, does it
Oh, I
really
can't
matter
sell
if it's
that one.
playable?
That's an
Come
evil
on.
gnome.
Wrong one.
It's me.
Won't take it.
Why does it look like a
Chomsky.
younger Gabe Newell?
I think
What do you mean by this?
Younger Gabe Newell.
it's
Yeah.
based off one of the Fallout does. I know that. I'm a nerd.
That gnome looks like he was about to ask for an IPA.
Oh, God.
Gnome looks
Hey,
like you
Detective
have a slide in
Comics!
Your Discord DMs.
Hey, what the hell's an
Oh, that's
IPA?
Batman.
Batman!
What do you have on tap?
What's on
Oh,
tap?
this is Patrick.
This is some nice music.
It's like jam.
Ooh.
Is this from the mod or is this from something else?
This is from a different mod. It's the Prim Remastered mod. It adds more to Prim.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's what I was.
Oh,
thinking,
I
but guess
remember
was
that.
the same.
It's a pretty cool mod. There's some parts of it that I'm like, that's kind of dumb, like that. I feel like that looks kind of stupid to me.
Yeah, I liked it.
I don't know. I just like vanilla.
Hey, I have the form ID for the intact garden gnome if you just want to spawn it in.
I can just type it in the console. I know it by heart. I just want to
By
do this.
heart.
I know it
Oh,
by
you
heart.
Why is there a giant fence?
Yeah, I
Wants
don't
to
I don't
find it
particularly care
legitimately.
for the giant fence back there.
Why not?
It's because it goes around the roller
You don't. Well, you don't
It keeps the
surround
raptors out.
Oh, look at that! It's a
You
little
don't-
teddy bear.
You don't surround your fucking.
Oh shit, he's got a big iron on his head.
Ah.
You better watch out.
It's Arthur Morgan.
Arthur Morgan
It does
teddy
look like
bear.
Arthur Morgan.
Oh boy.
That was loud, and that almost killed my ears.
Me?
What's up?
Yay!
Am I too loud?
Imperialism.
Hold on.
No,
Did
the
you say
gun.
Martha Organ?
I was What the?
It's hey.
Freaking bear.
Who's that guy?
It's Heisenberg.
It's Mr. White.
minute ago.
Oh, perfect.
I'm high.
Mr. White from Breaking Bad.
It's
What the-
Terminator.
Oh yeah, it's Terminator. Why are these
A
here?
minute ago, when you said Arthur Morgan, did you say Martha Organ?
I think I don't know. I was eating a
I
corn
don't
dog.
know what you people are talking about.
We're talking about Arthur
He said the
Morgan.
teddy bear was Martha Organ.
We're talking about bears.
Why did you say that name?
Morgan.
Why did you say that name?
That name doesn't resonate with me. I don't know what the hell that even is.
Teddy best game character references.
Oh.
You know what? I was upset because I thought there was gonna be a note in here, but I already picked it up. But this is the funniest part about this mod is the story of this guy that got locked up in this cell and like the thing then Prim happened, so everyone got killed and he was still trapped in here. So he's like, I have the perfect escape plan. I'll just keep licking the bars until the enzymes in my mouth destroy them. And then he died from radiation poisoning from licking the bars.
Aw.
That sounds like an appropriate ending.
What a story.
What a
My
story,
daughter
Mark.
just came up to me and showed me a picture of Big Yoshi for no reason.
It's a sign, perhaps.
Ooh.
That's the sound he makes.
You gotta invest in crypto.
Binoculars,
That's
the
Yoshi.
best weapon in the entire game.
That's more like.
My daughter, she loves Donkey. She loves video game